Hey guys, Vanessa here from Blush Wedding Photography. As I was editing my amazing chat with Camille Abbott, I decided that there was too much value in the video to cut it down into, my normal 10 to 20 minutes. So I decided to do it into two parts. So the first part is basically a chat about when you might want to think about booking a celebrant, how do you know if you're a good fit. We'll also be talking about if a celebrant will help you write your vows. And also, this part covers the benefits of doing a rehearsal. So grab a cup of tea and settle in. And I hope you enjoy this chat with Camille. Hey guys, Vanessa here from Blush Wedding Photography. And today we have Camille Abbott, award-winning celebrant and founder of Unbridely TV here on YouTube. Thank you so much for coming in, Camille.
It's my pleasure.
Yay.
Thanks so much for having me, Vanessa.
You're welcome.
It's very cool.
Cool. So I thought today it would be great to have you on to talk just a little bit about why a really great celebrant will not only help your whole wedding day run smoothly, but also make your photos better during the ceremony.
Yeah.
And it is true.
It is. It's absolutely true.
Yeah.
And it's sort of something that's not really appreciated much, I don't think, because you think you're getting a celebrant, for those first timers, first and only marriage, we're getting a celebrant to get us legally married, but there is so much more that a good celebrant will do for you.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
And I have worked with Camille a few times over the years, and I believe Camille she has got it. Like, this girl has got your ceremony.
Thank you.
So I thought it would be awesome to have you on and just to talk through your process and just kind of what makes a great ceremony in your experience. Can I start with a few questions?
Hit me.
Okay, cool. So number one is, when should a couple start thinking about booking their celebrant?
Yeah. So I guess the first thing is getting engaged, working out, when you're getting married and all that sort of stuff, getting your venue down. It's common for me to get inquiries like 12 to 18 months out from a wedding. That said, a lot of couples don't know what they're looking for in a celebrant, which can then make it can be very overwhelming. There are almost 10,000 celebrants in Australia.
Whoa.
Which is huge.
Yeah.
So you've got a choice of like hundreds.
Yeah.
Wherever you are, if you're here in South Australia, hundreds. So for this lovely little couple, they've just gotten engaged and they're like, yay, we've got a venue, we've got a date. And then they look for celebrants and they go,
a lot of choices. Yeah.
So I think it's great to look for your celebrant early for sure.
Yeah.
But before you even start scrolling through directories or looking on Google or whatever, you need to know what kind of couple you are and what you want first.
Good point.
So there's some couples, and we were just talking, there's some couples who just want the legals. They want the legals, get them in, get them out, just want to be legally married. And it's, that's cool. There are some who are super romantic. They want to release doves. They want to have pages of vows. They want to profess their undying love. The whole thing. And then, there's, without generalising, there are some, urban couples who are high-powered professionals. They're like, oh no, we want it to be, meaningful, but without all the gushy stuff. Yeah, so they're going, I want to talk a bit about it, I want to do this, might not recite Shakespeare, but, and so in between, and they're a bit more pragmatic. So it's really important to know who you are and what you want before you go searching for a celebrant who hopefully matches up with that.
Yes, good point.
So,
cool.
As early as you can.
As early as you can.
To answer your question, as early as you can, but know what you want before you start heading in.
Yeah, cool. That's good advice. Okay, so I guess a good question following from that is then, how do you know if you're a good fit? Or I guess, what questions are you asking yourself as a couple? I mean, totally. It's coming down to, I think, how you want your ceremony to feel. So you know that you're either get them in, get them out legals, you're super mushy romantics, or you're a bit more pragmatic. From there, you go, okay, what does the ceremony mean to us in the context of our wedding? Is it just a part that and some couples, it's okay. Some couples say it's just something we want to get through to get to the party. Fine, yes.
Super. Then you will find yourself drawn to celebrants who operate like that. and they'll make it cool, they'll make it fun, they'll make it funky, and the shortcut.
Yes,
to get to your party. And there's some celebrants who, once you know if you're having the big romantic thing, and you go, oh no, the ceremony's everything. It's everything. So it's like, oh, okay, so we're looking for a 35 minute ceremony. We're getting aunties up to say things. We're doing a bridal party roast. We're doing like all this other stuff. Super. But that's knowing what
require somebody who can really
a different celebrant. Who
can really provide those. So
you know who you are, then you know what you want your ceremony to be, and then you sort of start having a look. And it is completely, I believe, instinctive. As to if you click, you go, oh, you get us. Or not feeling comfortable. And if you're able to ask questions and they communicate freely with you and you've got this thing, then you're great.
Then you're good.
It's how they make you feel and the communication you have with them.
Will a celebrant help you write your vows?
Some will, some won't. And again, it depends on what you're wanting and what you're needing. For a purely legal ceremony, there is one sentence that you have to say by law. Oh, it's so romantic. I call upon the persons here present to witness that I, full name, take you, full name, to be my husband, wife, spouse.
And that's the line.
That's it.
Oh.
I love Someone in Canberra decided
that was the line.
That's the line. And a lot of people don't realise, but once yourself and your fiancé finish saying that one sentence, you are legally married.
Really? How many weddings have I been to? I didn't actually know that it was...
It's like that at that moment.
Really?
So, if your celebrant keels over...
Oh my...
then you're good. You're fine. Like a court of law goes, they were hit.
They were good.
Yeah, they were fine. Cool. So that's the moment. And so in a legal ceremony, you say that one sentence, you're out of there. But for, when you want to put in a bit more, then there's opportunities to use like templates. There's opportunities, for myself and my couples, I've got a ceremony planning guide, which is 53 pages long.
Wow.
Which they sort through and just to get an idea of what they do like and what they don't like. Because sometimes, I'm sure, until you have something in front of you, you go, oh no, I don't like that.
You don't even know what you don't know, really.
That's the problem. When you're only getting married once.
Exactly.
It's
a very niche-y.
It is. It's very specific. It's probably the only time you'll ever book a celebrant as well. But, for me, I supply some examples. Some couples just want to grab them. I supply a template where they can answer some questions and give me those answers. So I can put them in a context and a format where I go, is this what you meant? So it's like helping you write them. Or they can download the ebook that I've got, How to Write Wedding Vows That Don't Suck.
Oh, that's cool.
Which is, pretty...
we'll link that for
pretty practical. But it walks you through, okay, how do we not make it sound like everyone else? How do we not make it uncomfortable for you? Because sometimes it feels really like you're up there naked to like...
So vulnerable, so exposed.
Everything that you think and feel.
And tears sometimes. I mean, that's it's
so
very
that's hard. And so it's sort of working out. Okay, where's your comfort line here? What do you want to say? And you never want to regret not putting enough in. But you don't want to be standing up there shaking, going, I can't believe I'm about to say this publicly.
I put myself in a position that I'm really not comfortable. May not recover from.
Exactly. Well, hopefully. You don't sort of walk out sort of comatose and everyone's looking at you sideways. That's not the effect you want your vows to have. So you want to express yourself without overexposing yourself. And so that takes a lot of to and fro. So for me, I mean, a lot of my ceremonies are full service. So you pay a fee for me. and you have me for whatever it is that you need. So if that's helping you a little bit with your vows, sure. If you want me to write them for you, that's fine.
Yeah.
And every celebrant's different, and I guess it's very much like photography and the packages, that you do.
Everyone's so different.
Yeah. And so if you feel like you're going to need a lot of help, then ask your celebrant.
Yes.
Just go, I'm going to need a lot of help.
I need support. I need help. I am so far out of my comfort zone.
And a good celebrant will go, come here.
Come here. Bring it in.
Yeah. I've got you.
Yeah. Which is exactly what this is about. It's about having that person who has your back.
But it's knowing who you are and what you want, and knowing what you need.
Yeah.
Maybe before you need it.
Yeah.
Maybe it's self-awareness. Yeah. Maybe it's going, I'm a crier.
Yeah. That's it. Bring it up.
Yeah. I'm a terrible public speaker.
Yeah. I blush.
Yeah.
It's all helpful.
Yeah. There might be an auntie or uncle who are really painful.
Yep.
Tell your celebrant that.
Yeah.
Because they can go, okay,
I'm
I
can
keep
my little eye out for that one.
You're sitting over here, Auntie Beryl.
Yeah.
Come on over. I've heard all about you.
Yeah.
Special. There we go. Out of the way.
Yes.
There are so many little things like that, little bits of communication that change your whole ceremony and the whole feel of everything.
Yeah, absolutely. What is your favourite thing about weddings?
No, I was just thinking that it's really come out like more with these smaller weddings that have had to happen because of Corona.
Yeah.
And that when there are less people there's less distractions. And so it really makes you focus on what is actually going down rather than, putting the boys' buttonholes on.
There's so much stuff happening. When you've got over 100 people in a space.
Yeah. So, what I've found is, because generally there is one partner at the front with me and another one's coming on down.
Yeah.
Commonly a groom and a bride.
Yes.
And so I'm hanging with this person and going, how are you feeling? Yeah? Oh, I'm a bit scared. Yeah, right. You going on a honeymoon? Yeah. Where you going? And just this thing is like really wonderful. And then the time ticks over and I go, and that's wedding o'clock.
Yeah.
And they go, so we're on. I went, well, you're on when your partner starts walking down. But from now. Yeah.
I always see you having that chat.
Right?
It's
so much
I've even got a photo of you with your hand on the back of the groom just before.
Don't run. And then there's just this anticipation and, quite often the conversation is, why isn't she coming yet?
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, right. Well, just because the time's wedding o'clock doesn't mean that they're coming. No. There's dress fluffing, there's lipstick on teeth. Yep. She's already cried once, so she's been mopped up. The flower girl's just going to the toilet, and one of the bridesmaids just snapped a heel, so they're just going to get another shoe. But once all that's done, we're on. We're on. And just the sense in that person, whether it's a groom or a bride or whoever's up the front with me, is just like, I'm on the edge, of a cliff. Yeah. That leads somewhere I don't know.
Totally.
But I've got this person that's about to come down to be with me for the rest of our lives, hopefully. Yeah. And they're teetering. Yeah. And it's so good.
A lot of, it's good energy.
Yeah.
No, that's cool.
I think that's the coolest part.
Love it. Oh, that's great. Awesome. So I thought that maybe we could have a little bit about why having a really great celebrant will actually get you better photos during the ceremony. And I just thought I'd say a little bit about that. Being a photographer is that we run the day, the getting ready. Not so much the reception. The reception is your venue coordinator. But the majority of the day, the photographer's got the run sheet, we've got the time, we're telling people what to do, where to be, all that kind of stuff. But then when you get to the ceremony, etiquette for photography, you do not step in there. You do not walk into another person's space, your space. I call it your bubble, your little bubble with your people, and start shuffling things around because it's just so rude and just so
It's funny. It's commonly understood amongst wedding suppliers that I don't know if couples understand it though, but generally the celebrant is running the ceremony.
Yeah,
unless there's a wedding planner there who might be sending people down the aisle or something like that. it's the celebrants to run and to set the feeling and the tone and
make the people feel comfortable. Everybody is looking to you as the leader and as the person who is letting people know where to be or what to do. And it's an important, very important role. And for photographers, it needs to be respected. So
some don't. And some bad photographers don't.
I mean, and like I just feel from like my own point of view that like I'm just like I would feel so rude to like go imagine halfway through a ceremony, people are actually talking on the microphone, but the shot's not quite right. So if the photographer walks in and literally moves people...
I've had it.
Yeah, like, whoa.
I've had it. The ring exchange.
What?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. True. They're doing the ring exchange and I'm talking it through and I'm getting them to repeat and the photographer was here with their back to everyone.
Oh.
Moving one hand over the top of another. I know.
See, and this is the thing that
couples don't know that, and it's important to know that the photographer has to be sensitive enough, which you are, Vanessa, to understand that this is the ceremony is something that happens independently of everyone else out there.
It's quite sacred.
Yeah, it is.
To interrupt that doesn't feel right.
Yeah. Well, you're capturing it, not directing
I don't want to stage it. I don't want it to be fake.
Yeah.
I want it to be legitimate. And I don't care if you dropped it or if you... Do you know what I mean? Like, that's what happened. I think that's really important to have those real memories. Because there's that part during the day where you do set shots up and that sort of thing. But that ceremony should be, I feel like, should be captured.
I love that you know that.
Yay. So a really great celebrant will make you feel at ease. Talk us through this. So, like, this will provide for good photographs all around. But, talk us through how you would maybe make a couple feel more comfortable. Because I imagine they would say to you, like how we were saying before, I'm uncomfortable, I'm nervous, or I just don't... Like, I get it a lot. I don't like having my photo taken. People say that, So, how would you, I guess, make them feel like... more comfortable, and look more comfortable.
Absolutely, that's the thing, isn't it? It's working out, where they're coming from, what they need, what kind of people they are, and then working out little. It sounds quite contrived, but little plans in place to make sure that. Because while it's lovely to experience everything in the ceremony, and as we're saying, if you forget a line, if you drop something, if you whatever, it's human. You don't want to be standing there like rivers of tears running down your face with mascara coming down here. Like, there is a line between experiencing emotion and blocking it out because you're so distressed and you're freaking out and you're up the front and everything's anxiety. And then afterwards when they go, how was that for you? I didn't remember a thing. And that breaks my heart because most of the time people have waited years for this moment. The idea is that it's a rite of passage that takes you from being, you might be de facto, you might have only been going out for a small time, whatever, but you're coming from that into married life as a married couple. That exchange, that change is... And the celebration of that and the ceremony around that is something that is meant to sustain you through the bad times for the rest of your marriage. When you stood there and you held each other's hands, you looked into each other's eyes, you made these promises.
That memory.
You want to hang on to that, And so when things get tough, you go, no, do you know what? We promised this in front of everyone. We stood there. And if you can't remember it, what the hell are we doing? So, you know what I mean? So it's so crucial. So crucial. So open communication right from the start. I'm a crier. I hate public speaking. I've got Auntie Beryl. She's a nightmare and she always puts me off. For me, it's having 9 times out of 10 a ceremony rehearsal as well. So we go to the site of the ceremony. I get out the PA. I shove the mic in their face and have them go, and they're like, what are we doing? And it's like, trust me. Just say stuff for me. It's knowing whether or not I have to adjust the PA to suit their voice, whether or not they're,
because some people are louder speakers and some people tend to be very quiet and go quite far.
And that's the thing is, if it's one of the first times you've had a microphone shoved in your face, it's, a lot of couples will stick their heads back as well, which is terrible in photos, because they're doing because it looks like they don't want to get married. Because it's like the body language. So, we get them comfy with that, and I go, no, you bring your head forward, you talk normally, and I adjust this, and they're like, okay. And so we have this discussion at the rehearsal. It's, it's walking down the aisle to the song. Wearing the heels, hopefully, that you're going to wear on the day. Finding out that the pop-up sprinkler is just there and not to step on it.
So true.
Really important. Finding out how fast to walk down. Working out that walking down the aisle is not like going to a shoe sale. You don't have to bolt.
No.
You can take your time. And if the song's not long enough, then we fix that.
Exactly. That's,
And so then... hopefully all these things add up. So when we are all standing up there at the front and we're looking out at the friends and family, they're like, here we go. I'm like the best public relations agent you will ever have. It's like you and your partner, I'm here for you.
Here for you.
I can say whatever you need to say, and I already know what you want me to say. I went to an interesting religious ceremony, nothing against them, but the difference is between a civil ceremony and a religious ceremony is I marry people according to law, and religious ceremonies marry people according to religious rites, which means that their religion dictates what is said.
Oh, I actually didn't know that because I don't often do church ones. So
So you don't get a lot of say in a religious ceremony, which is fair enough because you've been married by religious rites. But also if the priest, rabbi, minister up the front decides that you and your partner need to hear something specific to help you in your marriage, then they will say it at that point in time.
Wow. And as a surprise, almost, like it can be.
It can be. So
interesting,
it's great if they're completely tuned in with you.
Totally.
You know, and it's like, well, I know these guys would appreciate this. And,
like
they can,
it's their pastor, and
which is great. But I've heard one who had a couple up the front and decided to tell everyone that marriage is like owning a performance vehicle.
Don't.
So you've got to put the premium fuel in and get it serviced by the manufacturer. And everyone's just going, whoa. And the couple weren't really into cars, and they're like, okay, let's that's great.
Oh man.
So you know what I mean? So that might have fit if the couple were mad about rev heads, and they're like, rock on, performance vehicles. These guys going, what? We just want to be married.
I love that.
Thank you. So
good point.
So it's the appropriateness of this person up the front. So then the couple they know you're not going to jump up on your soapbox and start
there's
talking about whatever.
An element of trust, I think.
So then their shoulders are down, out of their ears, their face is relaxed, and they've got an opportunity, rather than being introverted and absolutely petrified, they get to look out. And then they see all their shiny, family and friends' faces, and they're like, And that's when you start to get those ones.
And they're awesome.
The exchanges, the emotional exchanges. So
cool.
It's about getting them to that place where they are completely comfortable in the most uncomfortable situation that you'll ever be in. Dressed to the nines, but 6 feet away from your loved ones.
Exactly.
Like it's strange in this day and age to do that. But if you can make them feel comfy up there, then they're more receptive to everything else, and then that's how we start.
And they're more engaged, that shows in the face.
And it's not, is this right? Is that
right? I don't know. I'm looking around. My eyes are everywhere. That anxiety is not showing.
It's like, okay, we're doing this.
Okay. Come in.
And it's a feeling up the front, but I know it shows in the photos. That's what I'm trying to get into.
No, that's awesome. So I hope that you enjoyed that, and I welcome you to join me the second part to this conversation, where we'll be covering things like the importance of the positioning of the bridal party to the aisle and the arbor. We'll be talking about sound systems and music, and we'll also be talking through how to get that perfect flower toss photo, at the end. I hope that you will join us next time for the second part to this video. Please don't forget to hit subscribe and join us weekly. Thanks guys, happy planning.